Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then please take a moment to subscribe me by hitting the subscribe button below. And also don't forget to hit the bell button icon. In today's video, I'm going to create this subtle and glowy look, which is not only perfect for a daytime event, but also suitable for light colored or ivory outfits. It's a super wearable look and everything is so minimal yet classy. And the way my skin is glowing, it's giving me a good summer vibe. Now let's get started, and I've already prepped my skin. Now the very first thing that I'm gonna apply is a primer by Maybelline, which is called Master Prime, and I'm gonna go all over my face. Now using the Porefessional primer by Benefit, I'm gonna fill in those fine lines which I have under my eyes and over the eyelids. And I'm also filling in the smile lines around my mouth. Now using the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer in shade Granola, I'm gonna conceal my dark circles and pigmentation, and I'm blending it using a brush. You can use a sponge or a beauty blender or even your fingers, whichever way you're comfortable with. So whenever you're working with a Huda Beauty concealer or foundation, you have to be really quick in blending because it dries out really fast. And now I'm doing the other eye, and as you can see, it's taking hell lot of time in blending. And now finally being done with the concealing, I'm gonna move on to foundation, for which I'm using Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation in shade Amaretti, and it's a full coverage foundation. So if you don't have any spots or pigmentation or even dark circles, you can totally skip the concealing step and it's gonna give that full coverage to you. So you don't need to load up a ton products on your face. But since my dark circles are really prominent, I can't really survive without a concealer. Now coming on to the blending part, I'm using a Huda Beauty brush to buff it out. Now as you can see, I'm using the stippling motion to blend my foundation to perfection. So rather than sweeping off the products from my face, I'm pushing it into my skin and creating a clean base. Now I'm setting my face using Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in shade medium, and I'm stretching my face to open up my eyes so that there are no creases while I'm baking. And I'm using a damp beauty blender so that it doesn't pick up a lot of product. Baking the sides of my nose, and I'm putting it around my mouth and into the corners of my nose. And if you have a sweaty forehead, you can also bake it over there, but my forehead is not at all sweaty, so I'm gonna keep that shine. And I'm also baking the sides of my cheeks to chisel them up. Now I've done my eyebrows off the camera, and I'm gonna dust off the excess powder. Now for contouring, I'm using Rimmel Natural Bronzer in shade Sunbaked, and I'm creating shadows to lift up my cheekbones, sharpen my jawline, and making my forehead appear narrower. And now I'm adding some structure to my nose. Now moving on, I'm gonna add some color to my cheeks, and for that I'm using Maybelline Fit Me blush in shade Wine, and I'm gonna swirl it over my cheeks, nose and chin. Now it's time for some eye makeup. For that I'm using Maybelline the Nudes palette, and taking this brown shade, I'm gonna pack it into my crease, and I'm giving it a nice blend. Now picking up this shimmery shade with a flat brush, I'm gonna work it over my lid. Taking this shade on my brush, I'm gonna create some depth on the outer corner of my eye. And now using the same brown shade, I'm gonna go over my lower lid. applying the same shimmery shade on the inner lid. Using MAC Hyper Real Glow palette, I'm gonna brighten up the inner corner. Now after putting on some mascara on the upper and the lower lashes, we are done with the eye makeup. And I'm separating and declumping the lashes with a spoolie. Now using the same highlighter palette, let's do some highlight. And I always love giving some chic expressions while highlighting. Now to finish up the look, I'm putting on a nude liner followed by a peachy pink kind of lip shade. I'll mention all the details in the description box. So now at first I'm closely following the natural shape of my lips, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill them up with the same liner. And somehow I couldn't film the part where I applied the lipstick, so now I'm showing you guys my final look. And if you guys like it, then please give it a thumbs up and do share your thoughts and feedback through comments. It keeps me going and motivated. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, stay safe, stay beautiful. Bye.